I hereby sentence you to serve 125 years in the custody of the Commissioner of the Department of Corrections.
Have you got the right case?
I don't want to do 125 years. I don't want to do 1. I don't even want to do 100. I can't. I'll kill this mother.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and a lot to update you on in terms of the Karmelo Anthony case, including some possible fraud, not just with his GoFundMe or his Give, Send, Go, but the judge. Some new paperwork has leaked to show that he told the judge that they're broke, except they have $700,000. It's very curious. Also, a tribute video released by Austin Metcalf's sister, ex-girlfriend, and Austin's dad has reacted to the update. So lots to talk about today. Thanks for always leaving a like on the video and sharing these out. There's very few people covering this. So let's get into the story. Huge shout out to everyone who pre-ordered our legendary pack on coffeebrandcoffee.com. It's only available for a limited time. It helps us expand our business. It comes with Kona coffee, our new Tiger's Blood and Blackberry Cream, a signed numbered thank you card, and a brand new challenge coin. Link in the description, or you can find it on coffeebrandcoffee.com. Could use your support, and it's our best offering ever. So first, I want to share this. A beautiful tribute to Austin Metcalf's life. Austin's girlfriend, Tatum, posted a sweet video in honor to him. Quote, "I would give anything for one more goodnight memo from you. Hear his voice, see his face, say his name. My love for you will always remain. Austin Matthew Metcalf." And she posted this.
Good night, Tatum. Sleep well. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Tate. Sleep good. See you sometime soon. All right. Good night. Good night. Hey, I'm like exhausted, so I'm just gonna.
I don't know if I can play it with the music, but just a montage of them hanging out and dancing and, you know, sports and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And again, it sucks, obviously. Everything about this sucks. Now, yesterday, or 2 days ago, Karmelo Anthony was formally indicted, meaning he is now facing up to life in prison, or 99 years or life in prison. They did not reduce his charges. Now, the father has spoken out. Father of slain teen Austin Metcalf has broken his silence on his son's alleged, of basically Karmelo Anthony's indictment to share a heartbreaking statement. Karmelo Anthony, the teen who admitted to taking Austin Metcalf's life, was indicted on first-degree charge on Tuesday. We all know that. Austin passed away in his brother's arms after the then 17-year-old Anthony attacked him in the bleachers of their school stadium. Of course, Anthony insisted it was self-defense, but we now know that the security footage shows at least no scuffle. Maybe there was some verbal threats or something like that that we can't know about until the court case, which again has been delayed to next year. So we're not going to get a court case until at least 2026, which is actually absolutely bonkers. That means Karmelo Anthony will stay, out of jail playing video games for a full year before ever has to even stand trial for what he did, allegedly. Tuesday, he was formally charged. In a statement to Daily Mail after the indictment was handed down, Austin's father said, quote, "I fully believe that justice will be served for Austin Metcalf. I look forward to the forthcoming trial, but it will never bring my son back." Frisco, Texas police have said that the incident stemmed from Metcalf asking Anthony to leave his team tent since he didn't go to the same school. The indictment comes weeks after the local district attorney presenting evidence to the grand jury, asking jurors to uphold the first-degree charge local cops originally brought against him. With that indictment, the case now moves formally into the court system. We know that this case has struck a deep nerve here in Collin County and beyond. Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis said in a press release Tuesday. Now, we all know about that. But how about some more, Sarah Fields is doing excellent work researching this, and she brought up some new paperwork. Breaking news. Karmelo Anthony submitted an indigent packet to the Collin County Court, requesting a court-appointed legal representation as an indigent, financially destitute defendant. Now, interesting. Isn't that interesting? And here's another thing that's weird about it. He submitted that. Now, you might have thought, hey, he submitted that before they did the GoFundMe, right? They did that before they did the GoFundMe. Wrong. They did it yesterday. Just 24 hours ago, the Anthony family updated their Give, Send, Go campaign to reflect a need to raise an additional $1.4 million for a legal team. Karmelo Anthony's mother, Kayla Hayes, who manages the Give, Send, Go, stated on April 17th, 2 months ago, that they had just gained access to the funds. At that time, they had already raised $350,000. The fundraiser has now reached $538,000. According to a source, their current known attorney, Mike Howard, is more than likely charging a retainer fee of $10,000 to $30,000, which is not uncommon, and charges $400 to $500 an hour. That's not uncommon. Where'd the money go? Why do they need $1.4 million? Will they be granted indigence and be appointed an attorney with a Give, Send, Go of $1.4 million? Is this considered fraud? Now, I'm not a lawyer, but here we have that you can see on this form, the date is 6/25/25. That was yesterday. Letter of representation. You see evident TFDA indigent package, attorney appointment eligible. So is the family going to keep the money? Is the family going to keep the money and just take the court-appointed lawyer for free? That seems awfully fraudulent. Now, I don't know that's what they're going to do. I can't know that's what they're going to do. But it seems to me like the court would want to know about this. The court would want to know that they have at least, as of right now, received $538,898. I bet you it's gone up since I pre-did this. It's now $539,000. They told the court that they're broke, but they raised $539,000, which is way more than they're going to need to defend this case. It's also on top of living in a wealthy multi-million-dollar mansion, which, yes, people say they rented, but the rent in a place like that's $4,000 to $5,000 a month. I would venture to guess. They had enough money that the mom could be a stay-at-home mom, and the dad was the sole breadwinner, so he was making big money. It's very curious. And then you see, on the indigent package, here's the mom on the 17th saying they had already received $300,000.
We were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made.
I've confirmed that they got the money. So they already have that $300,000. Presumably, they have the next $250,000. So did they blow $500,000 in 3 months? What did they spend it on? They also said, clarification, the Anthony family updated their Give, Send, Go campaign to reflect the need to raise additional money, bringing the goal to $1.4 million for a, quote, legal team. Now, people are asking Give, Send, Go to take away their fundraiser plan. I don't think Give, Send, Go is going to do that. I think the person they've defrauded is actually the court, not necessarily the people donating the money. However, the people that donating the money, I mean, are they not, to me, are they keeping that money? So are they keeping, so they've got $539,000. So they're getting several $1,000s a day still put in. Because this screenshot was yesterday at 536, and now it's at 539. So they're raising thousands of dollars a day still. I mean, some of the comments. Jacob Wells, care to comment? This is from Give, Send, Go. Again, I don't know that Give, Send, Go is at fault here. I would say the Karmelo Anthony family is. Owen Schroyer saying, wow. Not the B saying, if people are dumb enough to donate to this fund, let them. Where's the money? They should be denied. And the car and the house. I mean, very, very, very odd. These are, I mean, why would they, maybe a lawyer will tell me in the comments, like, hey, this is normal, even if you have the money. By the way, Austin Metcalf's dad, Jeff Metcalf, also posted to Facebook, indicted first degree, justice for Austin. There's also been a memorial made for Austin, it looks like. It says, I am pleased that we're moving forward with the first degree charge. I fully believe that justice will be served. I look forward to the forthcoming trial, but never bring my son back. You know, it's... I obviously think there's something fishy going on here. They have nearly 600 grand, and yet they told the court, again, yesterday. They told the court yesterday that they're broke. That does not seem right. I mean, I hope that this gets to the courthouse. Because it seems like, you know, here, Karmelo Anthony blew through $540K, and now they're asking for another milli. I don't know. I don't know why they're, you know, again, there's this original video of him being known for fighting.
One girl that we spoke with knew Anthony pretty well, that she says, and told us this.
I'm in shock because it's like, I wouldn't expect that from him. I only know him fighting and stuff, like, you know, but to take someone's life is just like...
So he was known for fighting. That's something that they haven't told you about. This is very, very odd. Did they blow through the 500 grand? I don't know. They were living in a $900,000 house. We now know they were renting. They did have this car, but we all know he worked at a car dealership, though that doesn't necessarily mean that they owned it. He could have been a loaner, could have been a perk of working there. But, you know, this is, it seems fraudulent. I understand why people would think this is fraudulent. So we're going to have to wait and see if there's any backlash to this from the court or from Give, Send, Go. A lot of people are calling it fraud. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to get your Coffee Brand Coffee Summer Pack. There's a limited supply. Signed thank you cards, signed numbered thank you cards for me, Kona Coffee, Blackberry Coffee, and Tiger's Blood. And it would really, really help us grow. So I hope you'll score that today. And we'll talk to you again real soon.